Mango moisturizing.
All right. So I want to welcome everybody back to another episode of the Purple Pill Podcast. This is episode 152 of the Purple Pill Podcast, and we have a special guest this week. Returning to the podcast, we have Nate.
Thanks for having me, guys.
How you doing, Nate?
Doing fantastic. Got some good sleep for once. Didn't even realize I lost an hour.
Hey, honestly,
Me
same.
either.
Same here. It doesn't feel like it. Maybe because after I didn't go to bed till after we jumped in forward in time. So honestly, bro, this new future that we're in, I'm not prepared for. I woke up this morning, it was snowing and shit. I was not ready for this version of the Matrix.
And now the sun's out full blast. Welcome to Ohio.
Welcome to Ohio.
Man, the people, welcome to Ohio, but know how to drive in snow just in case it starts snowing randomly.
For 40 minutes.
Every
True.
year's the first time. You know better.
Mad Deer and Columbus Road
Never
coming to
seen
theaters next
Every-
year.
Every time is the first time. I'm telling you, they don't
Never
want to drive.
seen snow before.
But how y'all doing? How's your week?
I
It was a
can't
stressful
complain.
one. Worked way too much. But hopefully it's over with.
Right on. All right. Let's go ahead and
we saw
jump
Dune.
into topics then. You want to say something, LA?
I was saying we saw Dune.
Oh, so bro, so let me talk about Nate, you said you haven't seen Dude 2 yet, right?
I have not. No.
Okay, I won't spoil it then. But I will say that movie was significantly better than the first movie.
Yes. 10 out of 10. I was talking cash shit on this podcast. Just so y'all know, me and Brittany are still together. The movie was great. It was fantastic. Beginning to end, way more fight scenes, less planes landing, less sand. They go into the lore a lot more, and I think it's crazy. It's crazy good.
Yes, way better
You
movie.
and it's not 3 hours this time. It's only like 2 hours, so it's reasonable.
I actually think it's longer than the first one, technically.
You think so?
I
thought it
think
was shorter.
technically, like I think the first one was like 2 hours and 37, and I think this one's like 2 hours and 45 or something like that.
Yeah,
It's something like that.
maybe because of all these damn landing planes.
Nah, literally. Literally.
I think Rob was describing it. He said even the sand is better.
No, dead ass. I'm not
It
even
is.
joking. It's like way better.
It is.
I'm mad at both of
Everything's-
y'all for agreeing with that.
It's beautiful there.
The
It's a
sand is
beautiful,
even better.
beautiful movie.
Y'all are wow.
Like the way in which they take you straight into the story, and the only thing I didn't like about the movie, because I'm thinking about it right now, was how they did my man Batista. But it's fine. Like they gave that man a whole movie just for him to be the way he is in the second movie. I'm very, very upset, but it's fine. But yeah, everything was beautiful. Rob's not lying to you when he says even the fans.
So yes, I think it's a hard suggestion. You should definitely go watch it. The only thing I will say is that people are gassing it like it's like a movie masterpiece. It's not a masterpiece. It's just really fucking good. That's what I would say.
I still
I wanna
hold
see-
that I like Tenet, and Tenet is movie of the decade for me. Still,
Of the
I'll
decade.
give you that.
Over Oppenheimer?
I mean, Oppenheimer was great, but I'm never gonna watch that shit again. I've watched Tenet multiple times before.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I've watched that
Rewatchability.
multiple.
Yeah, I'm never going to watch Oppenheimer again. It was a beautiful movie. I enjoyed it 120%. But
I'm sure there's other
I
movies I
definitely
could love.
find myself watching that more than once again.
which movie?
Which
You were gonna watch Oppenheimer more than once?
I've already watched it twice.
That's insane, Nate. That's a full work day.
It's a good movie.
I
Though.
love movies like that, though, man. If I'm being honest.
Did you watch it or did you put it on while doing shit?
No, like I actually watched it.
That's crazy. Like I've only seen Avatar once. I've watched
I've
it
seen
many
those
times.
movies.
Oh, good for you.
I
Good for you.
rewatched.
I can't do it.
Yeah, like The Last Samurai. I've probably seen that movie like 10 times.
Good for you, Nate. I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't know movie of the decade so far. Still, Tenet could be up there, but I
Wait,
don't
when
know
did
about
Tenet
that.
come out?
2020, right?
2020?
Ah,
I think
damn,
so.
I didn't
Mhm.
realize
So
that.
it's-
I was
What
trying to think of
would be
another
your
movie that could
option
be
for
movie
movie
of the
of the
decade.
decade? What would your option be?
Dude, I can't think of it.
Once Upon
The
a Time.
It's too
Batman?
hard to.
Would be up
It
there.
really
It's
is.
only
There's
been
too
three.
many.
It's only been 3 years.
That's one, but it's still hard, and I can't. That's still really hard.
Yeah, this is tough. There's been some really good, like John Wick 4, for example. That came out in
John Wick was a fantastic movie. Fantastic
these
Not
are
movie.
top movie,
Parasite was a good movie.
That's
these are
Parasite was a
before the
2019.
very good
decade.
movie.
Oh, these are 2019.
I was gonna say Parasite might take it, but
I don't know.
I don't trust these lists as like worth anything.
I agree with you, but it's good for reference.
Spider-Man was good. I've not seen
Past
Past
Lives
Lives.
was pretty good, but not number one.
Everything Ever at Once was phenomenal.
I still gotta check
It
that out.
wasn't.
Yeah, same.
That wasn't phenomenal. Spider-Man was good. After Sun, haven't seen. Still haven't seen this movie.
They say so. They say this movie's really good, and what's his name? Zack Snyder was recently on Joe Rogan's podcast, and he was gassing up his movie Rebel Moon. He was supposed to say he said that movie's like it's supposed to be super quote unquote metal.
Oh,
But if you know what that means.
I don't.
The Summer of Soul. All
Well,
right. Well,
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either, Darren. Honestly, I might have to agree with LA. I'm just gonna agree with LA for right now because I did love Tenet.
until you find something better.
Yeah, dead ass. Because Tenet was phenomenal for what it was. I like how Christopher Nolan just plays with your brain during his movies.
The Batman movie was good too.
It was though. It was good. It was just so fucking long. I've only
But
seen
it,
that movie once.
but that keeps me on like the mystery edge. I feel like that was a good movie. It was the Batman. Yeah,
2022. Yeah, that was really fucking good. I'm rewatching this sooner than later too. I gotta rewatch this movie. That I'll actually like this movie.
there's a lot of movies. Y'all, there's a lot of movies. I guarantee you that we're missing out on a lot that we just
No,
can't.
Wow.
definitely.
Okay, we'll get back to it. But it's fun.
I'm just
What
saying.
you got queued up for us, Ron?
All right, let's go ahead and hop into it. First we got to start with President Joe Biden's State of the Union. I say Union.
Joe
Union.
Beasy.
Joe Beasy himself.
Joe Beasy.
I figured we weren't going to go actually watch the whole State of the Union, so I had ChatGPT pull us up some bullet points that we can go over that he talked about. So let's go ahead and get started because there's a lot. So let's talk about the support for Ukraine. Biden emphasized the need to continue support for Ukraine against Russian aggression, highlighting the importance of providing Ukraine with necessary weapons for defense without involving American soldiers directly.
That sounds like a good thing to me.
We should.
Is that true? Is it true?
No,
Do we
it's
know
a good
that's
thing
a
that we
true
don't have
thing?
American troops in other people's wars. But I just have my
Yeah.
whole thing was I don't like that we're sending all this fucking money over to these other countries' wars.
I think
Second.
the reason is because they're saying that if it starts there, it won't end there. He'll keep going, and that'll be a bigger problem.
Yeah.
I think that's why.
Well, they've already
the
said
support
though
for
that
Ukraine.
they're going to step in if it does happen. I mean, essentially, if Russia wins the war, then it's just going to keep going. If Ukraine wins the war, then it's over.
So we prefer to not get to that point, right?
Facts.
We want Ukraine to win, but I completely agree with Rob in that just base concept of is like I said this my whole life when I talk with people like, why is it our job to police the world? There are other countries that could be doing the same. Is China sending money to Ukraine?
Kind of sending money to the other team, unfortunately.
You see what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I think it's a really weird line, but I just don't, I feel like we got enough of our own problems that we're not addressing.
Oh
Thanks.
yeah, to send billions of dollars somewhere else when there are
That's all I'm
kids
saying.
in school. Kids in school not getting lunches is understandable.
But we're sending all this aid over them.
But
speaking
remember
of which-
when
Go ahead. Never mind.
I was saying, remember when this whole war started and wasn't Ukraine where we got all of our grains and stuff from, and there was grain shortages around the world and shit.
Yeah.
Is that why America stepped in? Because shit was gonna get greasy?
It was oil too.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
LA,
That'll do it.
lower your
Answered my
camera a little
question.
bit.
Oh, I got you. I have my desk. Hold up.
All right. Democracy and domestic stability. He stressed that democracy and freedom are under assault both at home and abroad, drawing parallels to historical challenges faced during the Civil War and the era of Franklin Roosevelt.
Okay.
Economic resilience and growth. Biden pointed out resilience and growth of the American economy, touting the creation of jobs and the reduction of unemployment rate to its lowest in over 50 years, attributed to, what's that word? Bipartisan laws and investments.
If this is true, I think this is a good thing.
Yeah, look, can we stop right there
Go
for a
ahead.
split second?
Go
No, I think he also spoke on AI at this point, right? The growth of AI taking jobs. Am I wrong?
I think
Did
he
you
did.
not speak on that?
Yes,
I don't
you're
remember.
correct.
I don't know. It's
I
a
don't
hard
remember.
thing. It's a hard thing to ensure, but I could be wrong. To ensure that AI is not going to take people's jobs, and then
AI is going to take jobs, but is going to take the jobs that people don't want to do. Or I shouldn't say don't want to do, that people don't need to do, I guess. Have you seen Wall-E? That's the best way I can explain AI
I
to
haven't seen
people.
Wall-E. I have not seen Wall-E.
Wait,
I'll check it out.
Darren, you ever seen Wall-E?
I've never seen.
That's
Wall-E.
crazy. Next time you pull up, we watching Wall-E. That's crazy.
That's one of
So,
the best
like-
movies I've seen and Pixar's ever made.
So
I'll check it out.
let's say you are I don't know, let's say you're purifying water or something, Darren. I don't fucking know. First thing that can come to my head, and you have an AI. Without that AI, you had to know how hot the water needed to get or what chemicals you needed to put in there. You had to do measurements and stuff like that. Now with an AI, you, the same person who's purifying water, can use that AI. That AI can give you those results that you no longer need to do that part of your job.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
AI is definitely going to take jobs away, but it's only going to take the part of the job that you don't have to do it anymore. Your job's
see.
still going to exist
We'll see.
until everybody gets lazy and we turn into Wall-E.
Exactly.
I'm telling you,
That's how it's gonna end
Darren, you
up.
need to watch that movie. It literally predicted the future.
I can't wait. I can't wait to be on one of them shits that's floating.
All right.
I bet you can't.
Deficit
Deficit
reduction.
Imagine how much time we'll have for each other, Nate.
Yeah. When I
All right,
have
I'm
different plans for the future.
I'm done.
The address
This for the
included
whole-
plans for further reducing federal deficit through taxing billionaires and corporate stock buybacks, alongside emphasizing the importance of raising the debt ceiling to avoid economic disaster. So basically, his plan. It
Sounds like a
sounds like
good
his
thing.
plan is to tax billionaires more.
Yeah.
Because
Billionaires
they don't
and
need all that money.
corporations.
Quote. That's a quote.
I I follow Bernie Sanders on social media sometimes, and he posted recently, if you ever paid more than $1 in taxes, or no, he said if you paid more than $1 in federal taxes last year, you paid more in taxes, and he listed off like 100 companies. So I'm like, that's crazy.
But yet my bonuses get eaten alive.
I mean, they gotta pay for something else, man.
I mean, the tax code is made to benefit companies, right?
That's what I've been told because they bring jobs,
Yeah.
and that's the incentive, right?
The incentives is always they will give you tax breaks if you can do the incentives that the government cannot do.
Hmm.
But
That's
at
the
the
truth of the
same
matter.
time, though, like I shouldn't have to be paying for this war in Ukraine all by myself when these corporations are doubling the price of cereal. Like that's no, not a
Do we
thumbs up
address
thing.
the
No.
tax code or do we address the company? Like where what because the
Well,
company is doing exactly what is in the tax code that tells them, hey, if you do this, you will
yeah,
get this amount of a tax break.
We
but
can
then
just
I
go
go
right back.
by back.
I'm
Go
sorry, what
ahead,
Nate?
I was we can go back to Trump when he was getting elected. Everyone was mad for him not paying taxes. He was like, "You can do it too."
Nate. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he
the
did say that.
problem.
Like so. I guess Aaron's question is: do we change the system or do we play the system?
Exactly. That's kind of my whole point.
No, I
Well,
got
if
what you're
I play
putting
the
down. I say we change the system, but you can't change the system because the system benefits the people that would need to change it. See what I'm, see what I'm saying?
Corporate
So like, it won't happen.
corporations got a lot of power in this country, man.
That's what I'm saying. So like, I agree with you, and I think we should be changing the system, but the people in power that need to change the system are the people benefiting from it. It's the same thing with healthcare or anything else.
Yeah, very much
Like
so.
those changes will never get made because somebody has to lose money. We've had that discussion when I've been on these podcasts before.
All right. Did you guys want to just skip to some other highlights, or did you guys want to
Should
move
probably
on?
move on before we get stuck on this the whole time.
Okay, bet.
Can we, before we move on though, can
Mhm.
I just say that it was incredible to me how many times this man was interrupted. Like I get that people always get up and clap, but when I tell you these were people that was just heckling, and I've never seen. I'm I didn't think that we would get to that level of disrespect to the person that's in office, but we're definitely there. That was the main point that I got from this night.
I think they showed restraint.
That was restraint.
Considering, I think they showed restraint. It was only Major E going crazy in her all red ensemble, looking like a
Oh yeah, bro. She was popping off. The girl in she was like all dripped out in her Trump shit.
Rob can attest that I was like, yo, there is no way that you're wearing a hat in this building when this man is speaking. I was like, come on, man. Like that's disrespectful by itself. That was the very first thing I saw. But it is what it is.
So Darren, here's the only thing I had to say about that. Then we can move on. You can tell me if I'm wrong. I thought if you're a man, you're supposed to take your hat off in buildings. I didn't know that applied to women as well.
Man, I don't know. I don't know.
All I do know is that she is going through a very greasy divorce for her husband. Her husband texted her while she was going to a campaign rally and talking about all your shit's at the bottom of the pond. And so she had to cancel the
Whoa.
campaign, drive to a different state to go get her shit, which was inside of a U-Haul. But he's now, I think, got arrested for that. I think he got arrested, got a restraining order and
Because he put it in
everything
the
against
U-Haul?
him.
Or he put it
Crazy.
at the pond?
He texted her it was in the pond, but he put it in a storage unit. The problem was he's not allowed to move her shit without her consent. So
That's
Gotcha.
wild.
yeah, they're going through some shit right now.
Oof.
Pray for her, I guess.
That's why she was dressed in red, man. She was challenging that dark energy, bro. She probably had black forces on.
I'm weak. All right. On some happier news, here's what I'll say. Well, I'm sorry. Before we wrap up, what did you guys think of the State of the Union? What did you think it was good, bad, indifferent? Are you excited? Do you think it was like good for his campaign?
I can give you all my
But
real points real quick if you want, but they're not really super important.
Go ahead.
I thought he was a clone when he first turned it on. That was one. I thought this lady in red was wrong for doing that with the hat. The heckler shouldn't have been heckling. And it was obvious that if you didn't agree with his points, you stayed sitting down and didn't clap. And if you did, you got up and you clapped. And yeah, that's where we're at. If you want to talk about his actual points, I really don't know. It's election season. They'll say a president will say a lot. I've gotten to that point in my life where a president will say a lot during electoral season, election season.
LA Nate, you guys got anything to say about the State of the Union?
Nah, I'm good on all that.
Right on.
I think Joe Biden did a good job. I think he came out. He put the ball inside of the other team's court. He let everybody know what he's doing at the border because it seems like that's the rhetoric on the other side's team. He let them know about the infrastructure bills that he's passed, that the other team's taking credit for now. I think he just aired out what he claims to be the truth and put the ball in the other team's court now. Now y'all got to respond. And unfortunately, the RNC response was kind of cringy. It kind of reminded me of like an SNL monologue.
That's bad.
And it seems like a lot of fear mongering. So it's going to be a fun election season, y'all. Also, if you live in Ohio, March 19th is Super Tuesday for us. Please go out and vote. Vote your conscience. Don't vote what I've told you, what Darren, Rob, or Nate have told you. Vote your conscience.
Vote what I
right,
tell
let's
you.
go.
No,
Vote what I
vote
tell
Rob.
The
you.
Rob Corps is going to be out here going crazy.
Shout to Kanye West. All right.
No, stop bringing him into this shit. That poison. His album was fire.
Album was fire. He should get a presidential bid just because of that album alone. Shout to Ty Dolla Sign. All right. All right. Moving on. Did you guys know there's gonna be a Lego Mario Kart coming out?
Are you ready?
No, I'm not. Are you ready
You
for
gonna buy
this?
the new Switch to get it?
There's a new Switch?
Yeah, they're gonna have a new Switch, right?
I know nothing about the new Switch. What's gonna be on the new Switch?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
This just took over the Mario Kart for Rob.
No, I didn't know there was a new Switch coming out. I'm not surprised because it's been a while at this point.
Yeah, like the Switch 2 is supposed to be like 2025.
What?
Yeah.
I fuck with it too. It looks nice.
I don't know what it was going to look like at all. You know how Nintendo is, but it's going to come out, and I'm going to terrorize Nate in the new Mario Party.
Bro, I'm sorry. Do you remember your birthday weekend and who was winning all of those tournaments?
And we didn't
I'm
play
sorry.
Mario Party.
I was talking about the Mario Kart. I distinctly remember myself kind of winning the overall, but you know, hey,
it's fine. It'll be a new year, new us.
Okay.
Yeah, but the Mario Lego thing is going to be an actual Lego set. But I would not be surprised if they bring a game for the new Switch. And they're bringing a new Smash Brothers because they haven't brought in new character packs in a while. I'm calling it now.
All right, so we're not going to show this on camera, but a Texas man sentenced to 10 years in prison for executing his wife after finding out she was cheating on him. She took this video right before it happened. Oh, damn, this is really dark. I don't want to. This is really dark.
Yeah, you just said goodbye, Grace. Get the
Damn.
Okay, yeah, that got heavy.
Oh, they have a daughter.
We was just talking about Mario.
How'd he only get 10 years?
This guy says he got released after 5.
This is crazy.
That's kind of wild. I mean, because is bad as it is, cheating is not a crime, technically.
In some states, it is. Adultery
Adultery.
is a crime, and we've done it on this podcast. You can get fined for it.
Interesting. I mean,
What state?
any way you look at it,
I was about to look it up too, but you got it.
In 3 states, it's criminalized as a felony: Oklahoma, Michigan, and Wisconsin. In 14 other states, it's a misdemeanor.
I'm
I
sure
did
That's
not
crazy.
know that.
was.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still a wild reaction, though, to just be, dick out in a robe. And then I feel like you can't even have a conversation about this because the ending is so dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. He should have
Like-
gotten the electric chair. That's blatant murder. Like, what?
All right. These kids are out of control. So this dude, so everybody knows streaming is popular now. But this kid literally went into a store. I don't know what store this is. Maybe this is like a Staples or something. But the kid started streaming in the Staples or the store. And
Okay.
let's just say it went down. It went down.
He's an idiot. What did you think was gonna happen?
You let the internet on Oh, God.
No, he was
What
he
is
was
wrong?
playing life on hard mode. That's his problem. He wasn't ready. They
That's
said you
hilarious
had 5
to me.
minutes, but you had 5 seconds. Why you even have headphones on if you got a speaker and everyone can hear it? Like, that'll make no sense. Why? The donation limit should have been $10 if you're gonna be played on the speaker. That'll make no sense. What's the
That's
next one,
wild.
man? This is crazy.
So Jonathan Majors and Megan Good make a red carpet debut as a couple 2 months after the trial. Jonathan says, "We're in love." So my question to you guys is, do you think Megan Good is
No.
Coretta Scott King?
No, Rob.
Oh.
No. You're out of control.
I don't know. She might be a good Coretta.
No.
So that is a reference to the alleged conversations Jonathan Major was having with his exes and about how they need to be setting the standard because they're the new Coretta and Martin. Let's scroll down. So we know that this man has gone through quite a lot in the past couple months. Scroll up a little bit. So Jonathan Major and Megan Good are stepping out together. The duo made their event debut as a couple Sunday at the 7th Annual African American Film Critics Association Special Achievement Awards luncheon in Los Angeles, where they smiled together as they posed for photos on the red carpet. During the outing, which came out more than 2 months after Majors, 34, was found guilty of assault and harassment, in a split verdict, the actor was asked by Extra about how he and his actress girlfriend were doing. In love, Majors told the outlet with a smile. We're doing good. Thanks for asking. Added Good, 42. We're doing great. God's good. So let's scroll down, look at some of these loving pictures of the two. Oh, scroll down a little fast. Look at some of these loving photos. And then the rest of the article goes into the past cases and tells anyone that, scroll back down. It says if you're experiencing domestic violence, call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233 or go to thehotline.org. I'm a big advocate for people to voice out. If anything crazy is happening to you, call this number, go to our website. Don't be a victim. But what do we think?
So here's what I think.
Was he bouncing back too fast? Is this good? Is this a PR stunt? Did he have to get a black queen to recover? What do we think? Is he coming back to Marvel? What's happening?
So here's what I'm thinking. I think Megan Good is just like a big ass PR stunt, saying like, "Damn, I'm with a black woman now," and I think he's gonna use her to hold him down in prison, so he can really feel like Martin and Coretta.
Rob, you're going to hell. Going to hell.
I don't hear you saying no, though, LA.
I'm not saying no. Everything's an option, and I ask for opinion. You're right.
What do y'all think?
I don't know about this, man.
I won't be 100 with you.
It's Megan Good. This is America's sweetheart, man. What's happening?
I don't know about all that. She's just really pretty, but
He's black. No. Run that back. LA might be right about that. Definitely Black America.
What?
She's definitely like
What, Rob?
like a precious staple in Black America. Like
Megan Good don't crack, baby.
yeah, we're talking about from like she was a cousin Skeeter back in the day to now. Like it's she come on now, bro.
Megan
America's
Good, baby.
sweetheart.
I said Black America for a reason.
Yeah, but I feel like that's like
Okay, Black
Beyonce or
America.
something.
Queen Bee is a good person as well.
And if you want to do like
But
a younger
Megan
black
Good.
girl, it'll be like what's her name, Haley and Bailey, one of those girls.
I don't think.
I see what you're saying.
I don't know. For me, she's America's sweetheart still. It's Megan Good.
Right on. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I'm just selfish, but I'm more upset that he's not Kang anymore.
Yeah,
I'm very upset about it too. I am upset. I invested 2 years of my life for nothing.
I'm really not excited about anything else Marvel got
Can
going
we
on.
s-
Maybe
Can
besides
we sue
Deadpool.
them?
What'd
Can
you
we
say,
sue
LA?
them for like? Can we sue them for like heartache or what's that word called? Distress.
Sue Marvel.
What's the word I'm looking for, Nate? Yeah, what's the word I'm looking for, Nate?
I had it on the tip of my tongue until you said distress.
Emotional distress.
Emotional
Like,
damage. Emotional
I need
distress.
something. Yeah, emotional damages. I need it. Like they've wasted 2 years of my life.
Yeah, honestly, they wasted my time too, and that's what makes me mad about it.
Did
That's
Marvel
that's
waste your
I
time,
think that's
or did Jonathan Majors waste your time?
no, it was them.
Damn.
No, it
They
was
made the
them.
decision not to have him there, right?
Yeah, because the first thing he was in was Loki, right?
Yes.
Yeah, at that point we knew that there was a multiverse. Loki was already in a different reality or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, we knew he was going to be in multiple different ones as soon as he said my variant. So yeah, they
Right.
wasted my time. I'm very upset about that. If we could get that
The
together,
whole
I would definitely be in on that lawsuit because they wasted
the
my
whole
time.
reason I went to go see that bullshit ass Ant-Man movie was because of
Facts.
Jonathan Majors.
That's facts.
The whole
That's
reason
100%
y'all had
facts.
niggas. The whole reason y'all had niggas in that theater was because of Jonathan Majors. I want my money
100%
back.
facts.
If he's not
100%
gonna be
facts.
in the rest of it, I want my money back.
Bro,
Yeah.
I can. LA was like, bro, I don't think I've seen the first Ant-Man. I was like, what?
I
You haven't
haven't.
seen the
I
first
never
one?
watched them.
He's like, I haven't seen the first
None
one or
of
the second one. I was like, what are you talking about? The third one was about to come out. And he's like, yeah, I'll watch them right now. Watch them. So you got to also give him that time back for
Yeah.
those two movies that
And
he
to
just
suffer.
randomly wanted to watch again because King was going to be in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bullshit movie.
The first
they
Ant-Man
wasted
was
a lot
good
of
though.
time.
Bullshit. They were like filler movies for me, bro. Like they're like filler anime episodes. That's how those movies felt to me.
The first Ant-Man was good though.
They were good
I was
movies.
not a fan of Ant-Man.
They weren't bad movies, but at the same time, bro, you got us in
I
the
want my money
seat
back.
for the third one because of Kang.
Gotcha.
I wasn't about to go watch the third one. I didn't watch the first two.
Also going to
I want
change
my money
Loki.
back.
What'd you say?
Yeah, right?
It's also going to change Loki because he was in the last season of Loki when
Yeah.
they were bridging the gap between
Now-
the quantum verse, Loki's things going on, and what was leading into Secret Wars.
And that shit was about to be hot, and I could not wait.
Kang
But
Dynasty
no.
was gonna be dope, bro. It was gonna be fucking dope.
Well, whatever
No,
this
I'm with
video
you.
was.
I want to suit. If you guys make the suit, I'll join in. I got emotional damage.
Right. Emotional damage.
Uncle Raja.
Right.
Churchland
Just-
High School basketball coach fired after posing as JV player during game.
Just press
I'm so
play,
excited.
and we're gonna get reactions after.
I'm so excited for this one.
Oh, of course she's a female. I'm mad they showed her missing a layup.
So before we get into this, Boykin, Arlisha Boykin was 22. She was impersonating a 13-year-old girl because she was missing in the game. So they needed a player. So she played. Also, I wanted to point out the score of the game was 40-43. They did not win. So they still got sauce. So, thoughts?
I'm gonna feel some type of way if my coach is playing in the game and we still lose.
That's why I don't want to play no more, bro. That's what they said at the end of the article. They don't want to play no more.
Darren, I don't think they can play no more, bro. She really thought she was Bill Russell, bro.
I just want to know what the thought process was here. There ain't no way that nobody was gonna notice. Was this just a fuck it moment? Just
It
pure
sounds
fuck
like it. They needed one player to play.
So
we're gonna lose. We're gonna forfeit the game, and I'm wondering if they just thought it would be no big deal because you saw there was a whole grand total of 10 people watching that game.
Exactly.
So the people that were at the game told the news they thought it was a joke. They thought that they were playing a fun little scrimmage game before the game, and then found out that no, that was actually the game, and they're like, "Oh no, that's not right." She's the head coach's assistant. No, she's not supposed to be in the game.
How do
And
you
that's how
suck
this
that
shit
much
happened.
that you can't win a game for kids 10 years younger than you? She's a foot and a half taller than all of them.
Bro, all I can imagine is TJ out on that field.
Rucking kids.
Pretending to be a 16. You're like, that's impossible.
This reminds me of Bishop Sycamore.
Hey,
I had to look it up.
It could have been worse. It could have been worse. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to
bro.
the best
That's
high school in Columbus, Bishop Sycamore.
the fakest.
Don't
high
give that
school-
to us.
The fakest high school in Ohio.
All right.
Oh,
Oh wait, hold on. I got this in incognito for this, so I don't think you guys can see this. But
either
producer
incognito
alleges
or
in new
disabled.
complaint that Sean Diddy Combs was involved in shooting at recording studio.
What do you shoot?
Hold on, I'm
Cause
pulling it up so I can read it. So Diddy's back in the spotlight, and this shit is crazy. Rodney Lil Rod Jones was a producer on his most recent album, and he claims that Combs sexually harassed, drugged, and threatened him while he traveled and lived with Combs from September of 22 to November of 23. So there's a lot going on. He also said that he was involved in a shooting. So I'm going to read this off. It says the original complaint includes Jones's account that he heard multiple gunshots after a heated conversation in a nearby bathroom. When the bathroom door opened, Combs and his son walked out, and Jones found G lying on the restroom floor in the fetal position, holding his stomach and bleeding out of his leg hip area. Jones said he took the victim to the front of the studio where an ambulance was waiting. The Los Angeles Fire Department has not responded to requests last week for more information. He also alleges in the suit that Combs, P. Diddy, instructed him to tell the police that he had nothing to do with the shooting and that he was committed outside shooting and that it was committed outside the studio by a drive-by assailant. So apparently that's what he told these people that he was told to say, right? So he said then LAPD arrived on the scene. It was immediately determined that the shooting took place some distance from the studio. Jones' original suit claimed police were inside Chalice and witnessed the blood in the restroom, but still went with the bogus claim that the shooting took place outside of the studio. So the aftermath of the restroom where G was shot by either Mr. Combs or Jay Combs, NBC News has not been able to identify the red liquid depicted in the screenshots because apparently he has pictures as well. I'm speed reading through this. Let's see. All right, so private investigator mentioned an amended complaint. So in the original complaint, Jones alleged that Combs called Jones in August 22 to request that Jones produce several songs on the R&B album, the Love album, Off the Grid. So that's why he was there. There we go. Jones alleged in the original complaint that over the time living and working together, Combs sexually harassed and assaulted him multiple times. He said he was forced to solicit sex workers and perform sex acts with them to please Combs. Sounds like a reoccurring trend.
R. Kelly all over again.
In the original complaint, Jones said he has hundreds of hours of video and audio to support his allegations of sexual harassment because Combs often required him to record constantly. The videos and audio of Combs, his staff, and his guests allegedly show them engaging in serious illegal activity, the new lawsuit says. And that's just a highlight. You can go to NBC News and read the whole article if you want.
R. Kelly. That's not
What's happening here?
Like Jailhouse and where he's gonna end up.
This is crazy. You think
this ain't R.
That is
down?
This is R. Kelly and Suge Knight rolled in one.
Yeah, no shit.
Why of all the people, why'd it have to be Puffy?
Why they have to be
he had to go down? We know what he did to Biggie, y'all. We know what he did to Biggie. He should have been going to jail. This is crazy.
This is bad, bro. Like he gonna be in court. He gonna be in court for the next 10 years.
All right, I'm gonna read one last excerpt from P. Diddy's from this guy in the lawsuit. He claims Mr. Combs consistently made it very clear to us that he has immense power in the music industry and with law enforcement. He was talking about why he didn't come across with all this evidence earlier. And that's the statement he gave as to why. Like, P. Diddy is not the one to fuck with. Like, Darren's not wrong when he says Suge Knight and R. Kelly mixed into one. Like, Did he look like the kind of dude who can end
Have
your
faith.
career and end your happiness? Like he has pull in every which direction.
Bro, if I'm at a
Oh,
studio and they say Diddy
and
walked
this
in the
dude
club,
never got paid for his work for a year. He never got paid, so he's also suing him for that.
Yeah. Do you know what they say?
Beautiful article, strong read. What they say.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
I'm gonna be a villain one day. I can't wait.
All right. The U.S.
terrible.
prescription market hamstrung for 9 days so far by ransomware attack. Is that what that says?
Oh, yes. So, quick. We can do this one quick. So, you remember what happened to Caesars when they got hacked
Caesar's Palace?
and they, yeah, and
Yeah.
they were told like, oh, you have to pay $500 million, or we're never going to give you your system back.
Yeah.
Well, there is a prescription software that a lot of pharmacies use, which got hit with the same thing. And these people
Damn.
are saying, like, unless you pay us this money, like, your system's not going to work. They managed to get it back on, but they've been taking it down. The FBI's been involved. Like, it's been crazy. It's been a crazy couple of days. And scroll down. I believe it's in this article.
So are people able to get their
Uh,
subscriptions? Not subscriptions,
uh,
prescriptions?
yeah, right. I keep saying subscriptions too. I think a lot of them are having to do it by hand and like doing it the old-fashioned way right now. Um, no, I don't think it's in this article, but there was another article where they said that a lot of these hackers that they're finding out are like 13-year-olds from like China or Russia, bro. Like, can you imagine these motherfuckers are this smart
See,
to take down the prescription
see,
like system in America? That's crazy.
this is the shit I'm talking about, LA. This is the shit right here I'm talking about right now. We got 13-year-olds in China hacking prescription pharmacies and shit, and our 13-year-olds
It's
are on TikTok
crazy.
dancing.
Yep, not doing shit. It's crazy.
Bro, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose the long
Number
game.
one. Number one.
We already lost.
That's some
We
bullshit.
already lost, bro. It's over with.
Where are our kids doing illegal activities at? They're just like smoking crack and shit.
No, they still cars
Yeah,
here. They still cars.
yeah, they
Kia
steal Kias
boys.
Yeah, they still cars.
because the 13-year-olds in China showed them how to do it on TikTok.
That's true. That's once again true. Once again, TikTok might need to be banned. I'm just saying.
That is not true. That does not follow my beliefs and and how I feel. That was a joke.
I've still never ever logged on to TikTok once.
Insane.
You don't need it. It's brain rot, honestly. All
Let's
right.
see what this guy's yelling about.
So this video is called "Being Racist is a Full-Time Job."
Okay. Hi, Steven.
Oh God. Oh my God. It's like his realization is hitting right now. He's like, oh, this is what this is. I see everything. He is saying so calm. So hollow. Oh man.
I'm gonna be 100 with you. I don't. At first, I didn't think this was real,
I still don't know if it is.
but
Oh, that shit's
either
100%
this dude
real.
is like the most phenomenal actor in the world, or
Hi, I'm
I don't
Steven.
even know. I don't even know.
What the fuck? I love the breakdown. Like in the beginning, it's like semi-normal, and then all of a sudden, the dude's all like starting to realize, oh, that's what this dude's doing. Oh, this is why white people and Karens got a name right there. Like,
That's
oh,
crazy to me. And you're touching my car window, like
Yeah,
what?
that's where you
Fuck
lose
away
it.
from my car.
I don't even think
dude,
I
she
would. I
handled
wouldn't
that
even
so
ask
well.
anything. I would be like, "We gotta get out the car. We gotta do something to this guy."
It
Real
looks
quick."
too expensive for you to have. Do you have the papers for it? What? Go get the papers for your car.
It looked like you're casing the
What the
joint.
fuck? That I'm
I'm gonna be
casing the
honest,
joint.
like my
I
gun would
work
be
right
coming out.
there. Get the fuck away from me.
Like the
Do
second
I
time you
look
put the hand in
scary?
the window, it's over. Like you get away from my car now.
This is crazy. I wonder where this was. I wonder
It
if
looks like a Walmart.
they. I wonder if the cops got called or what happened. I need to find the aftermath. That it would be funny if he was just door dashing. Like I'm waiting for the DoorDash order, bro. What do you mean? Like I'm doing my job. Who's your
And
supervisor?
the nutty part is the cops probably did get called, and the guy probably got in no trouble because, I mean, life.
Right?
Dude just trying to eat his lunch in the Walmart parking lot.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you. That window shit's got me. Like if you push my window down, I'm swinging on you, bro. Like at this point, you're trying to fuck me up. That's all I can assume.
Yeah,
Like who puts their hand in a winding up window? Unless you're trying to get in my car.
Crazy people.
yeah, it's crazy.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
like
do
I
this
said,
one
dude,
quick.
okay.
Go ahead, we can finish it up.
No, I was just gonna say, I mean, like I said, the dude in the car handled that better than I think I ever could have.
As soon as you start yelling at me in Italics, bro, it's over with. Like I don't do well with that shit.
Still threatened.
Oh, now you throwing up gang signs? No. Anyway, I told y'all Nintendo don't lose. So Yuzu, the people who decided to make emulators and let other people enjoy Nintendo games without buying a Nintendo Switch, have officially folded after they got legal representation, and they told them niggas, you have already lost. They have settled. They have given up the website, the domain, the servers, all of their technology, all the fabrication, all of their patents that aren't patents, anything that they had written down on a fucking napkin. Nintendo now owns, plus $2.4 million.
Damn.
So Nintendo don't lose, boys. Don't fuck with them. Y'all Pokebro or y'all PAL guys or whoever y'all PAL worlds are, y'all better stop fucking around. They coming.
I'm max
They
level on that
coming.
game already.
You
Max
better
level
enjoy
on
it while
Thousand
you
Level. I
can.
fucking love that
You
game.
better enjoy it. When you turn that shit on and it says Nintendo, like
I'm fucking down for it. I love that game. But they definitely jacked that shit from Nintendo 100%. It's open world
Man,
Pokemon.
it's over
It's not
with. And if Nintendo,
with guns.
if they just listen to what the people wanted,
Yeah. I mean,
That's
that
all
game
I
is
got.
dope. Though.
Right on. So
oh no,
So this
another quick
Ohio
hit.
attorney specializes in prostitution cases, but busted while trying to hire a prostitute. All I can say is
That's
I
all
don't
we're
blame the
gonna talk
brother.
about.
You can't blame him.
I don't blame the brother.
I
He
was
was-
just thinking the same thing. Like, where did you think this was gonna go?
He had nothing but power,
Man,
and the power corrupts.
I mean,
I
I can
just wanna
guarantee
know.
you that was not, the fact that he got caught that time, that is not the first time that happened. I want to know how many favors that guy got before he got caught.
Bro, he looks like he's 70, bro.
You know-
He's got it his whole career.
Like,
So how many people did he send to jail, and now he's going to that same jail?
that's a good
Well,
question.
who knows if he's a defense attorney, LA. He's probably defending the prostitutes.
Even better.
Yeah, I was about to say he sounds like a defense attorney.
he might have a good time in jail.
Yeah, he's gonna be rubbing hand like bourbon.
All right, here's what I want to talk about. So I got a friend. His wife is a doctor, an OBGYN doctor to be specific, and she was telling us when we were at the Cavs game Friday that people eat the placenta after giving birth. Did you guys know about this?
Yep.
Yeah.
Isn't that trifling?
I mean, I'm not eating it, but I've been told it's full of nutritions and it's good for you. It's what I've been told.
That sounds gross.
I've always seen it as like white people hippie shit. Like, don't waste anything.
I understand that if you just don't want to waste shit.
Darren, no. Darren,
There's
no.
bodybuilders doing it.
They're
It's
making
probably just
tacos.
full of- it's
They're making
full of
placenta
nutrition.
tacos.
That's disgusting. God.
I mean,
Oh.
dog, you
I-
gotta make it somehow, or you just gonna eat it raw? No, you gotta cook that shit.
I mean, just not at all would be my choice.
You know what I'm
but,
saying?
You know,
Bro, what do you
It's
do
not-
if you sit down at dinner with somebody after they just had a baby and they're just like, "Yo, yeah, we're having the placenta right now."
I'm leaving.
you're
We're not
a
friends no more.
vampire.
I mean, we're not friends anymore for starters.
Like, bro,
You
what?
really thought this shit would fly? What did she tell you? Like, I put garlic in it. It's seasoned real good.
No, bro. Get
You
the,
won't
get
have
the
a
fuck
bite.
away
You're not
from
gonna
me.
have a bite.
That's
I would try a
that.
quarter piece.
That's that get out
You
shit.
try quarter piece.
So, LA, time out. You'll try a quarter piece of somebody else's
Back,
placenta?
hold on.
I don't have none, so I can't try it. I can't make my own. What you mean? This a delicacy. This like foie gras, bro. Like you once a year.
You did not just compare foie gras to a placenta, motherfucker.
Oh my
I
goodness!
don't know.
Oh my goodness! That's some funny shit.
All right. I think this would actually be a
don't know.
great video to end the podcast on. So if you guys don't know, I don't know how to pronounce his name. LA, can you pronounce his name for us real quick? But the creator of
You're
Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z has passed away.
If you go to the tab to the right,
Oh, so Akira Toriyama. Is that how you pronounce it?
Toriyama.
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 He has passed away. So in honor of him, I think we're going to end the podcast this week watching this great video.
Rob, you got to do your Super Saiyan impression to honor him. Butchering his name
I'm joking. I can't do this.
Next episode.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Still,
Still powering up. Oh, time out.
Pause it. Rob.
What's up?
There you go.
What's up?
Last year we also lost the voice actor for the Japanese voice of Frieza. So shout outs to him too.
Shout
I
out to
don't
him
know if we
too.
covered it on the podcast, but we lost him as well.
Shout out to him. God bless.
Oof. Yeah, if I was a kid, I would have just lost my mind right there.
Goku got a size 22 neck. This shit is crazy.
Saiyan.
That's how I felt after a fresh cut.
If you don't know where you was at when this happened, you are too young to be in my life.
Having
And
serious
this soundtrack
flashbacks.
was hot too.
Oh yeah, he means business. He means business. But on that note,
Rest in peace to the GOAT.
I would like to
Right.
thank everybody for
Pardon my French.
watching and listening to another episode of the Purple Pill Podcast. This was episode 152 of the Purple Pill Podcast. And lastly, I would like to thank Nate for coming back on the podcast. I think we had a pretty good time this time. So,
Appreciate you guys having me as always.
oh, no problem, man. So then I would just like to thank everybody once again. Let us know down below what is your favorite anime in the comment section, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Peace.